Teamer mid-range looks like taking turns, which is kind of awesome.
Passive that is Ratko's Knight.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, you know, watch from that perspective.
So the Rakdos Knights is just a Rakdos. It says Rakdos Knights, but it's really just Rakdos stack. All right, and we're up and running. It looks like Rakdos stack deck. Looks like they both have good starts. We have a Bone Crusher here on a Wosh Rider. Smart play. Ooh, there's some neat technology. Roast Rider and Fireblade Charger. So it can stack that and basically deal 1 damage to anything. Kind of really neat. Check that out. How many of those does he have? He's 4 of them. So his list consists of 4 Bone Crushers, 4 Roast Riders, 4 Fireblade Chargers, 4 Robber of the Rich, 3 Valky, and 2 Croxa. But he has Witch's Cauldron. It's an artifact, a black artifact for 1 mana. He can tap it and pay 1 black, 1 other, and sacrifice a creature. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Wow, that's from 21. The card exists. And the Teamer mid-range deck here, exactly what I've been waiting for. It's got the Epiphanies. You got for 7 mana you can take turns. So he's attacking into a Lovestruck Beast and hitting it with Stomp. That way they trade effectively. Smart, smart. Like that. That was a very good play. Does he play out the Wosh Rider here, or does he play out Giant Killer? The Giant Killer. Bone Crusher Giant. Plays out Bone Crusher. For the Teamer deck, got lots of choices. Looks like he's just going to play a Lovestruck Beast out. I think a 5/5 body in play is just great against most. A great blocker. I mean, he's got to play Roast Rider out here. And he could probably stack Fireblade in Lovestruck Beast. Accent again with Pressure Giant, yeah. So Lovestruck Beast here will block. He'll play Wosh Rider, sacrifice Fireblade, finishing off Lovestruck. Pretty smart. Pretty smart play. Oh my god, did I start the... Apologize. Start the giveaway. The car booster pack. Round number 5 has been started. Got tied up in all the events. It's tough for the sack deck if it doesn't have any big creatures to trade with or attack into your deck. So having a Claim the Firstborn, exactly what they want. He doesn't want to use Brazen Borrower to bounce his Bone Crusher back, because in response he'll just sack it. So I think what he's going to do is in response to sacking it with Ghost Rider, he's going to bounce it back to his hand. Means he can kill the Ghost Rider and play it out on his neck. He foretelled Epiphany. Look at what the foretell cost is for taking. So, if you foretell it, still 6 mana instead of 7. Guess you save 1.
I'm gonna have to try and play some more this week. I haven't really had a chance to take advantage of the foretold mechanic yet.
Oh, we can set something up for Wednesday night. There's Sweet and Salty, where you can catch the Total Jank Games stream starting at 7 o'clock, where we can set up a versus series. I'm sure all of our viewers would love to see a Total Jank versus Sweet and Salty matchup. Although I really picture her watching Mono Red. Me just dying on turn 3. It's kind of what I picture happening. Although now is a great time to play Mono Red. Mono Red, Mono White, Mono Green, they're all great cards. Great decks.
Yeah, but you just play mid-range or control, so that just counters everything I try to do.
I'll play an aggro deck. Aggro versus aggro. Although I think Mono White has a better... Mono White has a better matchup against Mono Red than, say, Sultai.
Like, the Mono White with all that glitters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not all that glitters. Skyclave. Obosh here coming down puts a lot of damage and puts the sack deck on its heels. It adds 2 damage, 2 power to all of its creatures, all of its odd red mana cost creatures, which right here is pretty much going to end the game just with Brazen Borrower attacking. Brazen Borrower by itself is going to end game 1. Oh. How did he get that? Claim the Firstborn here. Does he have a chance? Does that do anything? Well, Ghost Rider puts in more bodies into play, but I'm pretty sure the tokens that have flying, I'm gonna steal one of them with Claim the Firstborn. That'll be it. That's game 1. Off to sideboarding. So Teamer takes game 1. And now we're off to sideboarding. I will be right back. Woohoo! Just back in time for their opening hands. And it looks like the sack deck is definitely going to want to mulligan this. As well as the Teamer Adventure deck. This is not the kind of opening hands that either deck wants to see. I really think that they're going to both mulligan. So the first mulligan for Teamer is okay. I don't know if this is the kind of hand they want to keep. Although, on the other hand, for the sacrifice deck, this is exactly what they want to see. Looks like we have both keepers. Wrong. The sack deck goes first. They top deck a land, which of course you can't play games without lands, which means they have 3 lands. And it looks like also got their 3rd land. By playing a Valkyrie, look at this. Playing a Valkyrie on turn 2, stealing one of their best creatures. Valkyrie. What are you trying to say? It's forcing him to use the stomp on Valky. I think that card is just incredible. He also has a Soul Seer in hand. Soul Seer. See what that card does.
What a great tournament so far.
It's a great tournament. Very, very good tournament.
I would like to see this Sultai Mutate deck play.
Soul Seer does 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Oh yeah, I was talking about this before. It's 3 mana, which is expensive, but it's a great card against big creatures. Teamer, all they're trying to do right now is just keep the board clean. They're not realizing is that they've left room for Robber of the Rich to come down and be aggressive and steal an innkeeper off the top. That's exactly what they want. Taking away their engine. Imagine if he didn't steal it, he would be able to play a land, play the Endwall Keeper, and play a Bone Crusher and draw a card. Now that would have been a very powerful turn 4 for the Teamer deck. But instead, they have to try and figure out how to get the Endwall Keeper off the ground. And right now he's going for killing Robber of the Rich, because it was just simply going to take more cards. And of course, having their own Bone Crusher Giant, they're just going to play it out as a creature and draw a card. And that 1/1 for 1 is so powerful.
You know what's amazing?
What?
How many people are like 1 and 3 and are still playing, which is just loving these people for staying.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
Yeah, like I would have dropped by now.
No, come on.
Well, that is the salty part of my name. Quite a few 4-0s though.
3 4-0s. Don't forget, you have to be a follower to put your name in for the draw. Just follow along, hit the follow, and then you can enter in !BO3, and you will get your name will automatically go in to win a pack of Zendikar Rising. And for the top 4, we're gonna have Keldheim packs to give away.
How do you know how many 4-0s are?
So if you go,
To standings?
yep, go to standings on your page. It'll and you go Swiss, and you click on the Swiss. There are the 12 pointers. There's 4 rounds that have passed, and you get 3 points for every round. So the people with 12 points are 4-0.
Mm.
And then it shows their winning percentage against other decks. It looks like Kilt Guy Canada is out. Which is very, very unfortunate. I think you should have stayed with Boros. I think you would have did better with Boros than you did with Gruel, of course. I mean, you don't know that. You're playing, but I think you had a really good shot with Boros. Oh, you are a follower. My bad. I really like this back and forth. The power level of the creatures between the sack deck and the teamer mid-range decks are very close. It all comes down to their little interactions and like taking turns, stuff like that. I think the Rakdos deck, sorry, the teamer deck has the ability to go over the top because they can take turns and because they're playing blue. I think any deck that isn't playing blue is a mistake. And of course, Obosh here is a phenomenal card. Just adds so much power to the kind of hard to say who's got the advantage at this point in the board state. It almost feels like a complete board stall. Looks like the doctor's out as well. Fortunate. The doctor, by the way, is part of Out of the Box, which they had their event last month. Man, we've had great viewers all day long. You know that, Sweet and Salty?
Yeah.
Great viewers. And see, we're going to see right here the power of taking turns. So he was able to attack. Nothing was blocked. Sorry, I shouldn't say nothing was blocked. And he got to take another turn. And now he has flyers in play, Obosh, and a Bone Crusher / Stomp in hand. Definitely playing Obosh here. What I'm interested is, yeah, he's going to attack with all, which I wasn't sure if he was or wasn't. Have I told you, Sweet and Salty, I love the setup that we did? This is way more comfortable than what we had.
Yeah. Agreed.
By the way, if you want to see pictures of our before and after pictures of the setup that we are currently streaming from, you can join my Discord in the links below, and it's in the general chat a couple days ago. Teamer's definitely putting a lot of pressure here. He's attacking for 6, 12, 14 damage, which is pretty much the win if the Rakdos sack does not block effectively here. Trading with a Bone Crusher totally makes sense. Ooh, that's a pretty smart play. So he blocked the Bone Crusher, allowing no damage to go through, and then sacked the Fire Blade in response before damage was assigned, and he killed one of the 1/1 flyers. So by the end of this turn, he did lose 2 creatures, but he's only getting hit for 1 damage. Still only leaves him with the Ghost Rider in hand on the battlefield. Yeah, I agree. I think Robber the Rich is not the card that you want to see.
I don't think the Doctor's out. He's 3-2.
Is he?
Yeah, he just won round 5.
Oh, then my bad.
I think he was just complimenting us.
Oh.
Oh, he beat out Joe.
Oh, no way.
Sorry, Joe. Don't mean to laugh.
Pretty shitty. So he's using Blood Chief's Thirst, kicking it, taking care of Obosh. And he's going to steal Bone Crusher, attack for 9, and then before the turn's over, he'll sack the Bone Crusher and be able to scry something to the top or bottom.
I got disconnected from Melee.
Okay, go back in.
I'm just gonna refresh, I guess.
Sure.
Because it said I was disconnected and it was attempting to reconnect and it's just stuck on loading pairings.
Are you back on?
I just hit refresh.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Did it work?
I couldn't give you an answer yet because I just hit it. It was in the process of refreshing.
Oh.
And I guess so. Yeah, looks like I'm okay.
Cool. So, Teamer top decked a Bone Crusher, which is amazing because he was able to take care of Ghost Rider and then play one of them out. Gonna sack, gonna escape Ghost Rider again. Teamer just wants to try and end this as quickly as possible. He is at 4. Putting all the pressure. Ooh, that is a very good card for the sacrifice deck to keep on top. He has the mana to cast both Shredded Sails, which will kill the Flyer, and a Blood Chief's Thirst, which can kill... Oh, he's going to end the game right here. He's going to kill the Bone Crusher Giant. Attack for 5. And of course, with only having a land in play, Ghost Rider is going to win the game 2 for him. Sweet. That was very, very good. So we're back to sideboarding. Wow, the Jun Sack and the Teamer Adventure deck, they're pretty much keeping everything they had. We're going right back at it, guys. They're keeping both hands. Looks like Teamer mulled. Keeping a 2-lander. Yeah. Some very expensive cards, so if they don't get lands, then they're not going to be very happy. Where it looks like the sacrifice deck is in black mana. So they're both missing things that they want. Play it for blue, plays it for green. The sacrifice deck found their black mana, which is great. See why they wouldn't play it. They could steal the Endwall Keeper and then sacrifice it to Village Rights and draw more cards. Or they could play out Robber the Rich, but Robber the Rich is... isn't as effective. This is great. Sacrificing it right here. They just draw cards, and Teamer mid-range deck does not find the land they did. A lot of trouble. They would have preferred an untapped mana. What can you do? I'm gonna grab some fruit.
Did we do the draw for the Caldine pack?
I sent.
Oh. Right.
Found the fruit. Still found it.
You found the fruit that I put on the table?
Yeah, I didn't notice they put it on the table.
Five games still going.
Good. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very, very good back and forth game. Love that games go to
Guess
3.
which one is still going? Oral cycling. Just keeps going.
I was just gonna say we're gonna call him the Energizer Bunny.
Just keeps cycling through the round. I'm just gonna get a drink. Woo. Hit my mic.
Kobosh here is just coming down on his walker. You have to assume that they're going to use Bloodchief's Thirst to quit. And it looks like the sack deck is going to end this round. They can go Stomp to the face, Bloodchief's Thirst, play a land, and attack for everything. Game's over. That has to be the play, right? Oh no, because they get the Mammoth back. Game might not be over. Mammoth goes back. And you still want to get
Go ahead.
Kobosh off the battlefield. That definitely has priority. They attacking the board? Attack. We got a land. So Teamer's down to 3. They can foretell Epiphany, which I don't think is the right call. They can play Ghost Time Dragon. They attack with it, they'll have 3 mana. I don't think that's the answer either. If they play it, they'll only gain 2 life. I guess they can tell. Means also they're not attacking. Means. Is it over here? Can be. So Blood Cheese Thirst takes care of the mammoth. They attack for 3, and then stomp to the face. And Teamer deck has no answers. That is it. This round is over, and Rakdos Sack moves on.
Nice.
Very nice. Very, very good game.